first quick tip I can give you: build your domain ASAP, your own website, whether it's linked off another website or just get your own hosting website where it has www.canonultrasonic.com or www.glade.redhoneysuckle-nectar, or if it's www.memorex, you know what I mean? Build your own website. That is key, because you always want that one fallback that's always going to be there no matter what. My domain, mrwarnertv.com, it has been up for about 2 years, and if you search Mr. Warner, it's going to come up first. You know, that's just from all the referrals. That's always where it's been, because a lot of referrals came over the last 2 years. It has built itself up to actually be #1 in Google, but that's not the point. Besides the point, you always want to have something you could send people to if they just want work, if they just want to see your work and view your work, or if it's regular. Like a lot of bloggers, they actually look for up-and-coming people. So this is very important. They look for up-and-coming producers, artists. They look for hosting domain sites like that. They like to see, like, they like to grab a lot of your information so they can get a feel about you, and they actually write about it. So that's actually huge when you're, you know, trying to bring yourself up to another level, because it's a lot of exposure in blogs and articles and all that stuff, and especially in referrals, because referrals is big. So having your own hosting site really helps out with referrals, because it always has something they can go to no matter what. Now, definitely YouTube is great. I love YouTube and all, but you definitely want to link your own YouTube with your hosting site. So definitely get a hosting site. That'll be one of my main tips. Quickly get a hosting site. Business cards is not one of my quick tips. It's a great tip, but it's not one of my quick tips, because I don't even have business cards yet, and you know, and I've done so much. I'm actually getting business cards this week, and I've been making music for about 5 years. You know, so think about that. You don't need it, but it's a great tip, but it's not a quick tip. If you want to, you know, so I'm not stopping you. I'm actually getting it right now, but it's a lot to come with a business card, you know, because you can have a business card, but if your business is not set up for a business card, it's not worth it, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to say spend, you know, don't invest in something if it's not going to really help at this point in time. So that's not one of my quick tips. It's a great tip to get a business card. Like I said, 5 years I've been in, and I have never had a business card till this week. I'm going to get it this week. So it's not a quick tip. Great tip, not a quick tip. So my second quick tip, building your fan base, would be connect, interact, and socialize. Every time you meet and socialize with somebody about your work, treat it like it's your first and your last time. That's huge. Customer service is heavy with me. That's how I am. I treat every client, every customer I've ever worked with A1. Like, I honestly, I get down to the core, you know what I mean, what their wants, their needs, and I try to go above and beyond with every customer I've ever dealt with. Whether it's a beat, whether they're buying leases, if they wanted to buy one, I'll probably give them a deal. Just for example, whether it's photography, where they wanted a certain amount of hours, and I actually did the hours, and I actually edited the photos, and I actually put it in the print copies, and I actually envelope. I try to go above and beyond. Whether it's a music video where I say 2 weeks turnaround, and I'll push it out the same day, just, you know, just to give, like, this is building a fan base. You know what I'm saying? Building a fan base, you want to wow, you want to woo your people, you want to, because if I actually be honest with you right now, every music video I have ever directed and put out, I actually did it the same day for the client. I shot it the same day and I edited it all the same day, and I put it out all in the same day. Every music video you ever look on my YouTube channel, because I wanted to make a stamp. I wanted to make a statement with my client that if they ever needed somebody to go to, I was always there. So I always wanted to prove to not only to myself but to them that it's vital. So treat every interaction like your first and your last. You know what I mean? Treat it 150%. And even if you're just communicating, you're meeting and networking with people, treat it like it's your first and your last. Like, every client is important. Trust me, every client is important. No matter how big, how small, every client is important. That's a huge quick tip. Huge quick tip. Third quick tip, I must say, I like to call this one this quick tip is probably called checkpoints. And I'm actually gonna invest in this quick tip real soon. every huge body of work you put out, don't just network it online. As far as what I'm trying to say is, don't put out a huge body of work just online only, digital only, or you know what I mean, MP3 only to, you know, just download. Make, if you're an artist, if you're making like an EP or a CD or a mixtape, hard copies, trust me. You can do digital. Digital is great, but hard copies goes a long way with this. And I literally overlooked this so much at this point. I have a hard copy, one of my friends right here. You can check the CD out right here. I have a hard copy. He probably putting up probably 1,000 of them. And I run into them CDs every now and again, and it amazes me what a hard copy does nowadays. Cause they're in CDs on my homeboy's car, my friend's car, that the club people have. Like, a hard copy goes a long way versus a digital CD. I want people to, I want y'all to grab that and run with that. So me, from now on, I did a lot of mixtapes and beat tapes on that PIF, digital only. I'm actually gonna start converting, using that PIF, but at the same time pushing out hard copies, because hard copies, it does so much exposure and you don't even know it. Because, and the plus side to a hard copy, you will always have the file, whether if you lost the file on your old computer or you will always have that CD right there. And it's great to look at your body of work like this, because I'm pretty sure this CD right here, he's gonna look back. He's gonna, you know, 5 years from now, he's gonna look back and he put a lot of work into this CD, and he actually could see it. Versus a digital, you only can see the date you uploaded. You know, you can see it, you can hear it, but it's not the same as seeing a hard copy, seeing all the hard work you put into this. And not to mention, I actually had the CD because I actually shot the cover for this. And I almost forgot about that, looking at it right now. I actually shot the picture for that. So that's right there too.